Alright, so this is the Differential Rebuild 2004 Mercedes C230 w203 1.8 engine. And I told you that I would show you how I got this new bearing on here. And of course I can't show you because I have no tripod. I wish I could. I mean, I wish you could, see all my mistakes and everything that I've done. But I don't know. I don't think I even really made a mistake. This thing so far is really simple to rebuild. If I put this in and I get a good mark after I paint this ring gear, then I am definitely going to say 100% that it was the simplest one I've ever rebuilt. But let's cross our fingers. Alright? If these bearings are correct, then we should have no problem. So anyway, what I did was I started it off. I put the bearing on here, and wobbles back and forth. I tapped around the edge with this on top of it. Okay, I made sure that it was in the middle. I could spin the bearing while I put force on this, so I know this was in the middle. I just kept tapping it. If you do the same thing, watch your fingers. Don't get them pinched in the bottom because it was flipping up a little bit. And when I hit it the second time, I could almost feel it pinching my finger. So be careful. So that's what I did. I put it like that. I tapped it in, and when I felt it, that it was in enough, then what I did was I left that on. Now you see how this is? This is perfect. It's loose on here, but you could still spin the bearing. So I put this plate that I had. This comes in very handy. I use this for like 3 things already. Alright, you put that on top of there. And I just hit right in the middle. And then I tried to hit around the hole, and that worked too. But light taps. Don't smash it. You don't want to try to get it in, right away. So that's the only thing I did. And it went right down, and after I knew it was seated, I gave it 5 more little hits, okay? Because I like to make sure, sometimes it sounds like it's seated, but it's a hair up, and that will affect something. So anyway, that's what I did. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, but I'm not going to show you the other side because it's the same thing as this. The next video will be after this is installed in here. I'm not going to put the seals on, but we're going to check for clearance and everything like that. I don't have a gauge to check for, the thousandths of an inch when you put this, you put it in, you go back and forth with the gear. It's supposed to, be slightly loose, and, you're supposed to hear that ticking sound against the pinion gear. But I will know from, from videos, and of course you just know it's the clearance in there. We're going to see the marks too. That's the most important thing. The marks have to be in the middle where the paint wears out. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video, and we'll see what happens with this, and if it does work out and the mark is in the middle, then we know we got the right kit, and then you can buy one for yourself and do the same thing. You're better off spending $215 on all new parts. You'll have, basically a brand new one that will cost you, even if you bought it brand new, it still cost you about $800 to $1,200. So, I mean, you're still ahead of the game. It'll last for 200,000 miles or more. Alright, so see you in the next video.